Hello everyone. Welcome back to Practical English 1. Today we're going to begin Unit 6, which is called What's Your Favorite Food? Okay, so what are some foods that you know? Oh, very good. Excellent. Yeah, you thought of a lot of really good examples, and we've got a lot of pictures here to help us too. Okay, so what's your favorite food? Really? Kimchi? Wow! What does kimchi taste like? Yeah, kimchi is very spicy. Do you like spicy food? See, I don't like spicy food. I like sweet food. Pineapples are my favorite food. Pineapples are very sweet. And if we look at this sentence here, we see pineapples are my favorite food. That follows the subject, verb, object pattern that English sentences all follow. For example, pineapple's the subject, are is the verb, and my favorite food is the object. Okay, so let's look at some foods that we can count. They're countable. When we talk about countable foods, we say how many. So how many eggs are there? Yeah, very good. There are 3 eggs. There are 2 apples, and there is 1 salad. Great job. Most fruits and vegetables we usually can count. Okay, so let's talk about some foods that we can't count. They're uncountable. Look at this glass of milk. How many milk is in the glass? Can I say that? No, I can't say that. I can't tell how many milk is in the glass. I say how much milk is in the glass because it's uncountable. I can count the glasses though. How many glasses of juice are there? That's right, there are 2 glasses of juice. Okay, so let's look at some examples of foods that are uncountable. There's some pork, but if we look at this, we see there are 2 pieces of pork. I can't count the pork, but I can count the pieces. There's some beef, or there is 1 piece of beef, and there is some chicken, or there are 5 pieces of chicken. There is some soup, or there is 1 bowl of soup. This is called a bowl. There's some bread, or there is 1 loaf of bread, or 2 slices of bread. This is a loaf, and these are the 2 slices. I love hot, fresh bread, but I hate cold, stale bread. One more quick note. Let's look at this right there in the soup. That's called a shrimp. And shrimp is interesting because we can count shrimp, but it doesn't change. We don't say 1 shrimp, 2 shrimps. We just say 1 shrimp, 2 shrimp, 3 shrimp. We never change it. The plural is the same as the singular. So let's talk about cooking. How often do you cook at home? Me, I never cook at home. And that's because I'm usually not very hungry. I usually go to Hans Coffee and I have a tea. Hans Coffee is near Daegu University. It's across from the main gate of Daegu University, and it is between GS25 and Cafe Bom Bom. I usually drink tea at Hans Coffee because the coffee there is too bitter. I don't like the taste. Sometimes coffee can be too bitter. So, what's the best place to eat on campus? I live in this building, in the International House, and I think the best place to eat is under the International House. It's the restaurant in the basement. And the last time I went there, I really pigged out. The International House is next to the College of Law. So when did you last pig out? When we talk about pigging out, to pig out means to eat a lot. The last time I pigged out, I ate pasta and French fries. The French fries were delicious, but the pasta was too bland. It had no flavor at all. When a food doesn't have any flavor, we say it's very bland. In British English, we don't call these French fries, we call them chips. But in American English, when we talk about chips, we mean potato chips. Some other ways to cook potatoes are a baked potato, mashed potatoes, and boiled potatoes. Delicious. I love potatoes. Okay, are you allergic to anything? Okay, most of you aren't. Most of you aren't allergic to anything. If you're allergic to a food, it makes you sick. You get sick if you eat that food. I'm allergic to fish, especially to shellfish, which makes me really, really sad because I love shellfish with lemon. The taste of the lemon is very sour, but it's delicious with shellfish. But I can't eat them because I'm allergic. So let's talk a little bit about food from different parts of the world. This is an apple pie, which is American food. Here we have a very famous English food. In Korea, when we talk about food from places like America and England, we often call it Western food. This is Chinese food and Japanese food. Food from the Philippines, which I love, is called Filipino food. These are two of my favorite foods right here. Indian food and Mexican food. I love Mexican food. Okay, you guys did a great job. That was terrific. You're now ready to take your vocabulary and your grammar quizzes. And I will see you guys all again in Unit 7.